Hi everyone. In this problem, we have the input table as user details. This table has below columns name, which consists of the first and last name of the user, and the other column is mname, which is the middle name. So we have two columns, name and mname column in the input. As part of the output, what we need to do is we need to add this middle name between the first and the last name of the user. So we need to derive a column which is full name, which will have the middle name inserted between first name and last name. So let us work on this solution. Now to achieve this output, let's work on this input table. Okay. So what we will do is basically we need to concatenate. The major operation here is concatenate. We have to add this middle name here between the first name, middle name and last name. We need to and do the concatenate operation. But before that, we have to split this into the first name and last name. This column we need to split kind of into two. So how we will do it? Let's see that. So what we will do is we will operate on this input table. Okay, so let's keep all the columns as it is. So to split this, we will use the delimiter as space. So first of all, we need to know at which position this space is present. So to find out that, we will use a function CHARINDEX. So in CHARINDEX, we will pass the space, that is what we need to search. We need to search for this space and we need to search for in this column. So this will give us the space position. Okay, so now let's run this and see the output. So as we see here, it is occurring at 7th position. Here it is occurring at 6th position, and here it is occurring at 3, 6, 7, 8, and 9th position. So it has given the position of the space. Now once we have this position, it is very simple to split this. Here we can use the substring function. So the substring function will take three parameters. So let's check on the substring function. uh, for now we will keep this position as it is, and we will now write the substring function with the aim to get the first name of the user. So what we will do is we will operate on this column name. We need the data starting from the first position, and we need the this many number of characters. Okay, so space is occurring at 7th position, so we need just one position back. Okay, everywhere we don't need the space in the output, we just need one character back. So what we will do is we will use the same function to find out the position of the space minus 1. So if we do that, we will get our first name. So let's run this and see the output. So we have got the first name. Okay, now we will work on similar lines to get the last name. So last name will start one character after the space. Okay, so again we will use the substring function. So the substring function, what we will do is we will again pass this name column. We will start from the position where space is occurring. So this is the position where space is occurring plus 1, because we do not want the space character to be there in the output. So plus 1, that is our starting position. Like for example, Sachin Tendulkar, the space will be on the 7th position plus 1, that is 8. So 8 position will be this character T, plus we can give length of this column. So that will give us the last name. So let's run this and see. So the third parameter for substring is the number of characters we need. Okay, so we got the last name. Now here what we need to do is we need to concatenate. Okay, we need to concatenate first name, middle name and last name to get the output. So just to keep things simple, for now we will create a CTE, and at the end we will kind of write the solution here itself. But for now, to keep things simple, let's create a CTE and call it as user CTE. And whatever data that we see now here, we will operate on it. That is user CTE. So now what we will do is, there are two approaches. One, we can write the concat function. So where we will pass fname, mname and lname. But we need them to be separated by spaces, because now if we run this query, we will get everything concatenated together. Okay, and that is not what we are looking for. So we have to pass the delimiter, and that is comma for us. So we will pass this comma here and run it again, and we will have the we have the delimiter as space here. So we will pass the space, and let's have other columns also in the output. Okay, so we have this details. And let's keep only the relevant columns that we need now, that is name and mname, that were there in the input table. So this is what we have now. So this is one way we can approach this problem. The other way is, like if we had too many columns here which we had to concatenate, rather than providing this delimiter multiple times, we could have used concat ws function here and provide the delimiter once, and then specify all the columns that we need to concatenate. So even with this function now, we will get the same output. So let's run this once and see the output. Okay, so we have achieved the output. So this is the approach that we have taken. We have identified the space character where it is occurring. Then we have taken the first name column by starting from the character 1 and moving till space character -1, as we do not want to take space in the first name. And for finding the last name, we have started from the character where space is occurring +1, as we do not want to take space, and go till the end. So that way we have got the last name. Now to keep things simple, if in case we do not want to like write a long solution and kind of have the things added here itself, so alternatively what we could have done is, we could have written the concat ws function here itself, specifying the delimiter. This is our first name. Okay, this is our first name. Then we will add the middle name column, that is mname, and finally we will have the last name column. Okay, so this is another way wherein we can directly write the query and we don't need the CTE. So we will just remove the CTE and we will run this as well to see if it works fine. Okay, so we will run this together now and see the output. So we get the same output. Now also, let's just name the column as full name. Okay. So here we have used multiple string functions, including the substring, which is used to get a substring from given position and the number of characters that we need. And char index is another string function that we have used to find out a character, like space in this case, in a column at what is the occurrence position for that character. And also we have gone through the concat and concat underscore ws function for concatenating the columns. So hope you found this video useful. If you have any other alternate solution for this problem, please post it in the comments. And if you found this video useful, please like the video and please subscribe the channel if you have not yet subscribed. Thank you.